Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So hello everybody. I fucking love Cory in the house. And this is Cory in the house for Nintendo DS. Let me do the beginning and then I'll talk about the game a little bit. Okay, so this game is not a very good speedrun game. There's literally no tricks. It's just movement, and it's super linear.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Lord of Awesome in chat for saying we're watching this in Mark Rootsu vision. Acceptable quality 2018.
Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is Cory in the house. It's not a very good game, and while I might fucking love Cory in the house, I don't fucking love Cory in the house DS. But I am the world record holder. And yeah. Sorry, I don't normally explain what's happening. But right now we're collecting bobbleheads, just getting them. I don't really know why. I forgot the story. Oops. Okay, we let this guy catch us so then we can get back here because we need to get fries for the little girl. I don't remember why I mean, obviously, because she's hungry. Oh yeah, anyway, so yeah, the plot, I don't know what's happening now, but later on, the plot is there's like some guy who turns the bobbleheads evil, and we need to stop him. But right now, we're just hanging out. Okay. So what we're doing right now is that guy, the first guy I talked to, lost his video games, so we need to find him for him while helping everybody else in the mall with their little tasks. So the game has 4 mini games, I think it is. And we're gonna see, we already saw 2 of them, the connect the wires and the enter the codes. And right now we're gonna do the drum mini game. Oops. You can't skip it, you can't do anything to make it faster. And it's just a really shitty Osu. Okay. Also, I hope the sound quality's okay. I am just playing from the DS sounds. Oops. Okay. Oops. I'll try to read chat if anybody has questions about anything, and also try to explain it best I can if there's any questions or whatever. But I've never explained anything in this game, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, no. Should I hack your DS? Oops. Your question is why? Why play Cory in the House DS? Because I made the name, I fucking love Cory in the House, and I found out that there was a DS game much later. So I figured I could get the world record in this, fuck it. Oops. I also forgot to turn off my air conditioning, so the air is blowing on me, and it's actually kind of cold. Okay, so this is the drum game. The points up here are the only thing that matters. Once you hit 0, it's game over. So these just give you like extra points, so I kind of ignore it. And then if you mess up, it just goes down a little bit. So you just need to make sure you don't hit 0 or you fail the minigame. It's not hard. And it is boring. Also, the beats don't go with the music. So yeah, I failed that one, or I missed that one, so it went down a little bit. Okay. What is it I'm throwing, and why does it stun enemies? It's called Nikishnas or something like that. I don't know why it stuns enemies, but it does. And it's some sort of food. I also found out that I don't need to do this part because I'll never lose enough points to fail it. Doing it for a free world record, that too. Is that Cody from Zack and Cody playing guitar? It is not. It's just some blonde guy. His name's Newt, I think. I forgot his name. And then the girl is Mina, and then Cory is Cory. Oh yeah, so history of the world record. Let's talk about that a little bit. There were 4 runners on the leaderboard before I started playing. And so I figured it wouldn't be that hard to beat them. So I did that, but actually when I was attempting to get world record, the current, or at the time current world record holder was playing it still again. And as soon as I took it, but pretty soon after, he took it back from me. His name's Zfresh Pinoy. I don't think he's played it in like half a year. But then he took it back, and then I took it back again. And then I didn't play it for a while. And probably a couple months after that, I was like, fuck it, let's get a better world record. So right now I'm trying to get... Or my current world record is like 58 minutes something. I'm not sure how much. 58:33, I think. Oh yeah, here's the plot of the game happening. So yeah, I'm trying to get 57 something just to keep the world record. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, so now at this point in the game is when the people are like... I forgot the guy's... His name's like Wixley or Wisley or something like that. And he has mind control or something on the people. So now they try to attack me. So now we need to stop him. This minigame isn't very good, but it's at least more fun than the music minigame. You gotta just steer this fly around the vents. Oh yeah, I'll show off my shirt in a little bit. Any major run killers? Not really. The only kind of more difficult parts of this run are the bosses, and there's 4 bosses. One of them is really simple, then the other 3 are a little bit harder because they're kind of RNG. And then the final boss is like the actual only like kind of fun part in the game, because you can, if you play well and do the stuff you're supposed to do, it actually like makes it a lot faster. Everything else is just really boring, just kind of good movement. And then the other 2 bosses are kind of RNG. Sometimes they run at you, sometimes they don't. And you just need them to not kill you, and you kill them as fast as possible. Hopefully we get a new world record during this. It might... So far it's been going really well. We haven't fucked up anything. Okay, now we're playing as blonde guy. He's an idiot. And his joke that's really funny that the game plays laugh tracks at is when he locks himself in rooms on accident. Oh yeah, this game has a laugh track, if you didn't notice. I don't know how many games have laugh tracks. Oh, this is a boss. This boss is kind of not shitty, really. It's not great, but you at least feel like you're doing something. You have to press the buttons. Just turn them orange to kill this person. I don't know who this is. Alright, now time to swap over back to Cory. So right now we need to... What are we doing now? Oh, we're trying to get a key. 607. Sorry, I read all these out loud because my memory is shit. 6 star 3. So if I read them out loud, it helps me remember. 95 star pound. Start. It's rare when media crosses different art forms so seamlessly. Yeah, this is basically a shot-for-shot recreation of the television show. No, it's not good. Star and pound. Yeah, they kind of do. It throws me off a little bit. And I'm not sure how well you can hear the game sounds. Some of the music in this game isn't like awful, but this song in particular is not good. But some of the songs are pretty good. Like the Fly song's pretty good. Okay, we're coming up to the first boss. This guy's pretty easy. Do you have a favorite part of the game, and why is it the end screen? Yeah, the end screen's pretty good, because then it means I'm done with the game. The final boss is kind of fun, honestly. I kind of enjoy it. So this guy just runs around, and we hit him with the whatever food this is. Nanishkas, Nakishnas, something like that. The story of Cory in the House. The game or the show? If it's the show is a spin-off to That's So Raven, starring Cory and his dad. They move to the White House because his dad's a chef, so he's a chef for the president. And then Cory hangs out and does stuff, and he eats food and hangs out with his friends. That's about it. For the game, the evil guy, for some reason, turns bobbleheads into mind control devices to make people chase you. I think like his name is like Wixley or Wisley or something, and then they call him the Toy Maker because he makes also other toys that do mind control. And you have to stop him, I guess. So these transmitters are supposed to save people. And this is an authentic hacking game. It's pretty real life. This is what hacking is like, I've heard. The Toy Maker from Spy Kids. That's right. There is the Toy Maker in Spy Kids. And I forgot about Spy Kids 3 until you brought it up. So yeah, also the first time I played this, I didn't realize that pressing start skipped the text. So I actually had to learn the story slightly because I was reading the text, but since then I've learned I can just press start, so I don't care about the story anymore. Hey, here's another jam session. Her music, her singing thing, you're supposed to hold down and drag it, but it's kind of hard to do that. So I figured out you could, if you just poke it and poke it again really quickly, you don't get points, but you also don't lose points. So it's easier than having to hold it down slowly. You just go double tap it. So if anybody's looking to run this game, you know some insider strats. Plans to try 100%. Not really. I have no idea what 100% would require, but yeah. Any percent's good enough for me. And then I don't save the entire game, but I'll probably do a safety save before the final boss. Just in case. Because if I screw it up, I would have to restart the whole game. And I don't want that to happen, so we'll probably do a safety save later, but it's pretty much you just play through the game, have a good movement, and do the mini games you can do fast as you can. Oh, I forgot about this minigame. That minigame's fun because it's so short. I enjoy it. Okay, so right now what are we doing? We need to go turn off the transmitters like we did earlier. So we need to make our way to where they're located. There's not really many shortcuts in this game. There is one thing that I did find coming up. Like, you're supposed to go look at this gate, and then you're like, oh no, it's locked. And then you have to call your pal and tell him it's locked. But I found out you don't actually need to do that. You can just go enter the code here, and then go look at the gate later, and you're good. 4764. So that was it. It saves like 5 or 10 seconds. But you can't really lose or gain much time until the very final boss. And in which case your placement of stuff is important. Pretty much any of the bosses, I guess. You just go through the game. And that's it. I feel like the runner has the absolute best incentive to go as fast as possible. The sooner his misery from the game is over. That's true. And unlike Albert's run right before me, which was broken as fuck, this game isn't broken like at all. Like everything is... Nothing is well made, but it all works. From what I've noticed, like there hasn't been any like skips or anything that you can do, at least that anyone's found. Yeah, you don't need to watch the show to know what's happening here. It doesn't have anything to do with the show, except for Cory plays drums. Like, it's just kind of the basic stuff, but this doesn't have anything to do with the show. The show's just normal Disney children's comedy, whereas this is like an evil guy trying to take over. On the bottom too is the health, the brain meter, I guess. So if you get too attacked or too close to the mind controlled people, it starts wearing down on your health. So you need to make sure you keep that up. Okay, time for another fly game. The fly games are usually when it's the easiest for me to read chat. Because everything else, like while the music game sucks, like you have to pay attention, and then movement, of course. Technically, That's So Raven is a prequel to Cory in the House, so you better watch that too if you want all the lore. So as the fly, you just need to shoot the spider webs and make it through the level. The health is on the top. You need to grab batteries to make sure you don't run out. But pretty much it's like if you run into the wall, you lose stuff, but you don't really lose time. And then the spider webs, you lose time, so you gotta make sure you hit those. The stars get you money, but you never use money in the whole run, so it's kind of pointless. There are upgrades, like you can upgrade the stun time and stuff like that for some of your abilities, but we never use it. I don't know who built these vents. They're not very good. They kind of just go in a straight line for a while and don't make any sense. We gotta look at the vent manufacturer and give him a piece of our mind. Yeah, this character is the idiot of the group. He just does the dumb things and then everybody makes fun of him. Poor guy. I'm not sure why all the spiders are in the vents either. But I've never looked into my own vents, so maybe there's a lot of spiders in there. So yeah, he locked himself on the roof again. Cue laugh track. And now we gotta go save him. I'm not sure why Cory and his friends are all professional hackers, but I guess they are. Pretty much like the only thing from the show that's relevant to the characters is they play in a band. And I guess Cory gets food from his dad at the beginning of the game, but other than that, it's all kind of just made up shit. Where Disney threw some money at some company who made a game. Oops. So right now we're getting another upgrade, or another item. It's the, I forgot what it's called. It's some sort of spray. And we use it on the bosses. We get 450. We get 3 items. Hold on. 1058. The thing that you throw at everybody to stun them, which is like you use all the time. Then there's the spray, which you use to knock out the bosses from their mind control, which you use on every boss. And then the last one is like an oil item that you only use on the final boss. And I'm not even sure what it is. And I think we're doing pretty good. I don't have my splits, and I don't remember what time is, or like what time I'm usually at around here, but I think we're doing pretty good. The characters are all exactly the same. As far as I can tell, they have the same everything. When I first started running this game, I tried playing on emulator, but this game was really hard for me with just the mouse. So Walmart had a sale for like $3, so I bought physical copies of it. And it's a lot easier. However, you have this nice setup that I have. It's a camera taped to the top of a water bottle. but it's perfect for Trashathon. Osu is I've never played Osu, but I'm bad enough at this. So I wouldn't play it. A water ball cam. Yeah, I'll show it at the end of the run. It's literally just a shitty camera taped to the top of a water bottle. Yeah, it's less commitment and more, I don't want to buy a capture card to capture this game, but thank you. Spectacular. If I feel like this run might world record though, I might not do a safety save and just say fuck it. If we lose that final boss, whatever. That security guy can be on either side, so I had to slow down to make sure we don't hit him. So now we need to go save the girl's dad. I don't know why he's just chilling in this room. I think he's just spooked because of all the mind-controlled people. Now there's the toy maker's stuff. He's got a teddy bear with mind control. So we gotta watch out for those. I first started running this probably less than a year ago. Maybe something like 10 months ago-ish. I mainly play Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie, but when I found out this game existed, I had to do it. And then after I got the world record, I kind of took a break for a couple months. And then just started playing it again kind of recently. Have I ever had a dream about running this? I don't think I have. I might have actually, but I don't remember it. I also submitted this run to GDQ. Oh, somebody's calling me. Not right now. But for some reason they didn't accept me, and I'm not sure why. 9-pound star. They may be more into Raven. She only had a cameo in Cory in the House, so. So maybe that's why they didn't allow it. Who knows? Also, my username didn't help, I would assume. Would I recommend picking this up to run? If you're looking for a fun game that you're really going to enjoy, no. If you're looking for a shitty game, sure. It goes on sale on like Walmart website all the time for like $3. But if you try to take my world record, I will destroy you. Shirtless would make the run faster. It might. It actually wouldn't today, because I'm cold. Oh, I forgot to show my shirt, too. So the fly is like, it's like a radio-controlled fly, and we need to use it to get... Wait, I never really thought about it. This really makes no sense. It's like if a door is locked, you send the fly in to the vent to go unlock the door. Or to go do something. But it doesn't actually make any sense. You don't do anything. You just go through the vents and then it unlocks the next area. I never thought about it. See, we just go through here, and then the next area is open. I tried to read the text to get the lore there, and all I saw was Cory saying, "Sweet, it actually worked," but I have no idea. I have no idea why. Okay, here comes the first boss coming up. I'm not going to save. I thought about it for safety save, but he's not really that hard. Because there's a nice little spot that you can avoid pretty much all his damage. But he's pretty annoying. I think it's the biggest time loss, this and the final boss, if you get unlucky. Because all you do is spam hit him with stuff and hope that it gets him. I'm not entirely sure how it works. So I just come over here and smack him with things, and then he gets confused. And then you keep smacking him with things. And then you use the spray. That was good. So pretty much it just... what I think happens, and I'm honestly not sure, is you hit him with the things a certain amount of times, and then he starts running. And then after he's running for a certain amount of time, he'll stop so you can knock him out. But if you hit him more with the stunning things while he's running around, you can speed it up. But I also don't really know if that's the case. He seemed to be really fast today, though. So this is pretty good. Alright, that was not bad. Not Tim Allen, just regular Allen. Oops. This fight scene, dude, the anime had way better fight scenes. Alright, here's the last jam session. By far my least favorite part. Because it's not fun. And it just takes time and you have to look at it. And in this game, if you fail a minigame, you just have to restart the minigame. But if you die, you return to the previous save, and since we've never saved, it's the start of the game. But if I failed this, I would just have to do it again. And as easy as it is, I have failed it before. This is also the only song where the tapping the beats kind of actually goes to the music in the game. Yeah, there's 5 episodes. Pretty much just if you're behind, you tap these beats because they don't matter. So here's the last part, I think. Yeah. Well, there's a couple things we have to do. One more fly mini game, and then 2 bosses, and then we're pretty much done. Oh, a final hacking game. I mean, there's a couple things that we need to do, but the big things is one more fly, and then the 2 bosses. And actually yesterday I was working on better strats for the final boss. Okay, sometimes that doesn't work. Or it works, but it takes a while. So hopefully we get him today anyways. 7, 4. One star, 5-1. Eight, 9. Oh, I forgot, but we got it. 7 pound 0 7 star. Okay. Hell yeah, no more jam sessions. Alright, time for this guy to get locked in the room again. I don't remember if we actually ever save him. He shows up at the end of the game, so he gets out at some point, but... I don't think it was a bomb. I think you just have to hack it to get through, like, some doors or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess it could be a bomb. 781. Three 3056. 03012. Okay. Alright, time for the last fly now. And I think some of the hitboxes are kind of shitty because you can be like far from the pipes and then the game still thinks you hit them. Not really sure how that works, but if you hit them, it doesn't like slow you down, so it's fine. And then there's batteries all over the place. So I don't think I've ever failed this. Final fly, hell yeah. This isn't fun, but compared to a lot of the rest of this game, it's a fucking masterpiece. F word, it's okay. It's not GDQ. You're allowed to swear here. You can kind of see my reflection when the screen goes to black and the camera on the water bottle. Okay, here's second to last boss. She's weird. Sometimes she runs towards you, sometimes she doesn't, so you can lose a lot of time here if she doesn't want to cooperate. But if she does... Let me get some help just in case. Okay, we're good. So I'm not going to save here. I'm just going to believe that we can do it. So here's the final boss. There's still more to go after it, but hopefully I can do the new strats. So that's the oil thing. You have to combo him with everything. But he runs on a set path, so... Oops, I'm fucked up. That's okay. You're too slow there, unfortunately. Okay. And then one more time right here. And then we beat him. Okay. So now final hacking game. Blue, orange, purple, red, red. Okay. We might actually world record. That was pretty good. It wasn't an amazing final fight, but it was alright. So now we have to go talk to the president, and then time is when it fades to black and credits roll. Yeah, it's new world record, baby!
Oh yeah!
Not bad. Okay, that was Cory in the house. Here's my shirt. Just got my face on it, because I've always wanted to be on a shirt.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, that was all. Thank you guys for watching Cory in the house and for being here for world record. Strawberry, thank you for hosting this awesome event, and your run was amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. Here's the water bottle cam. So we're sponsored by Nestle Pure Life.